there. Oh, come on, get sucked in there. Get sucked in there. Give me a hole in one. Oh, look at that. Okay. One down, one to go. Got him! Yes! On the edge, yanked victory right out of there. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I'm. Yeah, that's gonna. That guy's gonna kill me. Everybody else see that floating body there? Something's definitely wrong. I hope she's not planning to do anything weird since they lost. I should I should go make sure she's okay. Oh, what? It's just, I
just got 4 balls.
That's all I need, actually.
How do you walk?
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Sing it. I did that as a wild shot, not expecting it to go anywhere. That was not supposed to happen.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Screen's a little bit off there. Here we go. Just updating my games list here. Found a couple of games I had on the Origin store that I didn't have listed. As I was snagging a free game on there today. So I think, yeah, got those 2 listed there. Those 3 were not. So now I'm all set. So, okay, we're gonna be doing some Final Fantasy XIV today. God, 726 games. It's 726. There we go. Sorry, I didn't have chat up for some reason, but I do now, so I can see who says what's and whens and wheres. Uh, 726 games in this list. Again, most of them not installed. Various free games on various shops and stores for one reason or another. So that one queued up. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. But it's all just sitting up there in the cloud, ready for me to snag and grab and play when I want to play it. And until then, it'll just sit up there in the cloud. So, in the meantime, how long has this song got left? This song's got a while. I know I just turned that music back on. We're going to go ahead and kill it. Do this. Get some of the native 14 sounds going. Okay. And, oh, whoa, where am I? I'm not there. There I am. Okay. So, Alice and her brother, whose name is completely escaping my mind at the moment, are being essentially held hostage. Duty is rarely a simple thing. We have been given additional orders, though whether we will be required to follow them depends entirely on your contingent. You and I are in this together now. Like it or not, we have to cooperate. That's right. We're going back to get supplies to bring back to the camp. And basically tell them to leave. Southwest. Oh, good thing we're going southwest. Morozko. Southwest. Two yalms to the south. Just squeeze my dragon through this little gap here. Two yalms to the southeast. So in or on this building rubble right here. Ah, there it is. Just grab an Aether Current while we're here, why not? It's right there. Get us that much closer to being able to fly. I mean, if Julius can have more than one mission objective while he's out here, why can't I? You're reluctant to stay, unable to move on. Excuse me.
This is my home. Our home. At least it was until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate.
That's right, because the huddled around the radio let people get not as hypnotized.
When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to. promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised. The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen.
So that's what that is.
A red link at its center. The blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald.
Kind of wondered what that symbol meant.
But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
And then maybe, well, it depends on which gods you picked.
I'm sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
You know, you picked Titan, Garuda, Ifrit. Maybe not have saved you, no.
It's no use.
Alpha, no, that's her brother's name.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But he wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
She's gonna cuddle up for some warmth. It looks cold in there.
It's so cold.
Didn't I just say that?
Painfully so. Unbearably.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains.
Can't get him to agree with you and compromise, so you just
Varys
mow him
at
down.
Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people. One race cleansed of imperfections, a cold and unforgiving vision.
And Alpha
when
knows
we
out.
fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be.
It's our purpose, our meaning in this world,
We all
not
have a stake in this world.
those of the past.
No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams.
If only we could get more people
As for my dream of
in
building a
reality
better
to do
world,
that.
well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Nope.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand, to refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
You found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
Giving him a nice little hype talk here.
To the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives. Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Catch him or whump him upside the head.
Thank you, Alice.
Whichever he needs. Ride's here.
The scouts have secured Alizé and Alphino. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
So now that you have no bargaining chip, you're right back where you started, and we know what's going on.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Ambush!
That's why they were gearing up and getting ready to attack.
The loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald,
Will fall.
of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
You're that ready to lose and die.
Stop, both of you!
This child may be the worst emissary I have ever seen.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th and 12th had ended in failure. Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies! Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision.
Good. That would be bad for you to do otherwise.
A rest of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared.
It's a dream that can be returned to somewhat.
A world united, of peace and prosperity.
See, that can still happen, just give it a chance.
We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
Oh man, don't do it. No, 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 no.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Sorry, just getting a chat view set up here as a backup.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
And he's about to. Nope, already has. Much more has occurred since we last met. As for determining what comes next, we must speak with Lord Quintus. That's gonna be a little difficult. Let's see, getting some headgear. What's it say? Pewter, yeah. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They're cold, they're tired, they're hungry. Preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry. Reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic. But perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. Go with Julius back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave. For the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alphino, Alice, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. Oh, wait. Yes. Let me introduce myself. I am Rimlod of Ishgard. I've been put in charge of our arrangement with Tapper's Den, you see. The first of the Tappers to come bearing ceruleum has asked quite a lot of us, if I do say so. I wish for our help in getting the platform G up and running. Those primary energy pipeline. As a Garlean, I was convinced the only engineers left in Tapper's Den were from conquered territories. In any case, I'm not qualified to judge the motives of the man. I'd feel much more at ease if someone of your experience helped make the call. Go speak with the Tapper in question then. Appius. Okay. Because this is an Aether Current quest, we're going to run this one. They're usually fairly quick and short. We're getting him to agree to my proposal. And they wanted someone else present during our talk. Aha. Be beneficial to both. Excuse me. Because it was like they were from other territories. Supervisor, rather than your typical staff, the platform went down. It seemed right that I stay with my crew. I always thought we were close, but living alongside them in Tapper's Den has made me realize I took them and their skills for granted. And that's to say nothing of the blind eye I turned to their struggles. That's why I came to you. It's high time I be of some real use to them and everyone else, if we're lucky. If we manage to get the platform back in working order, it'll dramatically increase our capacity to pump and refine ceruleum for everyone in the region. Sadly, we're more than a few hands short of a full workforce, not to mention the lack of supplies. Which is precisely where you come in. Help us get things up and running again, and you'll have your share of the ceruleum coming out of the rig. You couldn't come up with a more mutually beneficial arrangement if you tried. What is it you want of me? Seems trustworthy. I mean, otherwise the workers would have killed him. About the potential benefits is true. Nevertheless, I doubt the higher-ups would have said to this. I do understand the hesitancy to throw your lot in with someone from a hostile nation. Thus, part 2 of my proposal, I shall do you a service to prove myself worthy of the contingent's trust. I looked around the fringes of your camp here before you arrived, and I've spotted a few ceruleum engines in need of repair. To fix them up, your superiors would have no reason to suspect I want to see you driven out. Assisting us with the local technology would go a long way. That said, I've not heard of anything about ceruleum engines we've scavenged breaking down. It's as if they're entirely useless yet, but I guarantee they're not running as they should. Give me the opportunity, and I can have them working more efficiently and safely. You're welcome to accompany me while I do so. That way you can assure I don't get up to anything suspect. And then vouch for me with your superiors. No objections? Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. Look at a few engines here around camp. Yep, he's gonna be alongside me. Come on. See if we can find your 3 engines here. I see some sparklies over this way. Yep. Oh, there's some sparklies there. Has 2 cerulean engines. It would be nice if he said something as I inspected them so I knew what he was finding, or am I just... Yep. Praise be to your deft hands. I have an idea of what our next step ought to be, though perhaps it would be best to appraise Rimlet of the progress first. Oops. Stepping on the table. He stepped on the table too. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. I'm a big guy. How are our engines? These shells we examined are guaranteed to break down sooner or later should you continue to use them in their current state. I swear to my integrity as an engineer, you are in dire need of instruction and proper operation of cerulean engines. Saw the little lamp light up when you touch the switch, correct? That only illuminates when there's an issue with the engine. Just gotta check engine light! They were switched off for want of fuel when the settlement was abandoned, no doubt, which prevented them burning out. Only let them freeze solid instead ere your light turned them on. From the state they're in, I can only assume it didn't occur to you to warm them up first. Unless you have heating technology of your own, but it will do you no good should the engines to power them break, now will it? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from my assistance. I'm a machinist from Frozen Climes myself, and what you say sounds plausible enough. Very well, on behalf of the camp, I formally ask you to repair the cerulean engines. I suppose that means I will be taking responsibility if anything goes wrong, so you may as well use your own 2 hands this time. If that's the spirit, I knew you'd come around. Yay! Okay. We're one step closer to flying. Oh, it's just the building there, okay. Notice the star pattern on the minimap. Like, that's awful odd for a natural formation pattern. Oh, it's the shape of a building. Excuse me, big dude. Pardon me, coming through. Nothing to see here. Just a little dude on a horse. Objects, that's still... I couldn't attune to that. Because the power from that aetheryte crystal is being used to power the camp, so I can't attune to it. Actually, I'm moving northeast, not northwest. That was northwest, right? Yeah. Still gonna be 400 and some odd yalms away. To the west. Yeah. Ugh. Stretch. Ugh. Got Hatia leading the scouts there. Lord Quintus took his own life. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Thancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die. Most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned, we just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. Aye. Oops, that's what I wanted to do. And jump! Only of her dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me with you, please. Queso! Wonder if he has any cheese on him. Well, got the Aetheryte sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments. Now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in the Lurum is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Well then, I can attune! And I'm attuned to that one, so... Yay, I can fast travel. With Flavius. That's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. Huh. Thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Oh, excuse me. Pure bloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning. So all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Is Alphino in the train too? Alisay is. Alphino's up here in the engine. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass, what we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. All that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Yeah, at least 3. Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. It should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Lamincian friends. I'd save it for the tempered, though. Mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. Oh, and I do believe another Aether Current quest right up here. This azure-haired woman. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a little boy with a hair similar shade to mine? It's my son, I can't find him anywhere. All started when I told him we ought to seek refuge in your camp, and he started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. Next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather, goodness knows where. Worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatium Novum. Try there first before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think, what with the color of his hair and all. So azure, nice blue hair. There we go. Another block street? Who are you? Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. $167 yalms to the south. Cutscene. Stop following me. Okay. You don't see me. That was a bit of a trickier maneuver than the last time we did a following mission like this. And I'm going to get too far behind him with this fight. Okay, nope, I didn't really. Oh, now come on! Just got a hair bit ahead of myself there, and he saw me. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm gonna double back there. Okay. I was worried for a second there that he was going to see me right at the end. So come after me. Watch this. Now where are you going? Now you leave me alone. That's just rude. That's just rude. I mean, almost beat it up and then it walks away. Ooh, the mother angle, or you need help and I'm offering it. How enjoyed their feel. Don't care what you say, we don't need your help. Mother's worried I should go back to the station. "99 yalms to the east." My aether current. Southeast. Southwest. I can hear it. Oops. It's the south. East. Should be like right here. Is it up there? It's up there. Okay. Like, hey, you're dancing around right under the thing. Look up. They really do like the Latin names for their regions. How many does that make? Garlemald. So there's 3 more ones I need to find, and going to be 3 more quests for them. $256 yalms to the southwest. Actually, I'm going southeast to finish this quest. Assuming I can navigate my way through all this rubble. There we go. Find the more easily navigable rubble instead of the difficult to navigate rubble. Excuse me, Slasher. Yep. Oh, conditional virtue, okay. So you're a machinist, okay. It's an interesting pistol of divine light. It's an interesting weapon you got there. He's attacked. Word Magitech. Thank you for coming to the rescue. Quest complete. Chocobo Keep listed. Mounted up. Let's go fight some dudes. $631 yalms to the west. Still got a good chunk of the map I haven't even seen yet. Gee, the dark, ominous purple and black smoke right there. I wonder if this spot's going to be a fight. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Where's my Gishels? That was easy enough. The runaway train. How does a train run away exactly? Is there a fate happening out over that way? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Sorry, the song, the theme for this, just makes me think of the Roseanne theme. I don't know why, but it does. See, that fate is moving pretty good, I think. Look at the big old sheepies. Overbows. And we're gonna have a fight here. Okay, then we go speak with Fencrid. Information from our recent scouting phrase, save that for later. Got my little Durgan. Suicide must have come as a great shock to his men. Tell her which refugees decided to come along, which ones didn't. After all, even when making exactly there's nothing left to learn from it. Our allies, these soldiers were acting under direct orders of their legatus. Following his suicide, they offered full and unconditional surrender. Thought that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, his men punished with him. He hoped to absolve them of any culpability. I mean, he felt his land had been lost. Okay. So this was headgear. 515 is what the current headgear I have is. This is 525. Equip that to my summoner. Look at that! Oh, look at that prim proper gentleman we got going on right there. Look at that. Let's get a good angle here. Let's see the feet. Okay. Screenshot saved. Back to Reaper. This is level 83 quest here. Summoner's only level 82. Sufficient food for everyone. So the wounded, she's meant to be taking a rest herself. So on your way to go take a rest, make sure Yishtol is taking a rest. And I do believe there's another Aether Current quest right over here. Yeah. Gala, First Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees. Suppose I'm one myself. Remember the Vigilus Urbani. It was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Station, try persuading him to join your camp. Okay, so she's gonna go back to the station. I'm gonna see what it is Y'shtola. See if there's anything camp-wise to be done around here. No, I'm not going to settle down for supper yet. Okay, it's going to be a lot of cutscenes. So what is this one over here? Okay. Just looking to see if there were any more Aether Current quests handy. So we had 3 that still needed to be done. We just got 2 of them. The last one's probably a main story quest. Aether Current main story quest. Okay, where we go. Certainly did enjoy getting this new following mechanic into the game, didn't they? Messes form when cerulean bursts forth from the earth and comes into contact with surrounding water. I just led the commissary officer to the tapper's den, bringing us some supplies and getting us some ceruleum, I'm sure. Okay. I may come back and speak to you again, but not at the moment. You know what? Oh, don't even have my carbuncle summoned. Since this is a level 83 quest, I'm gonna be getting a fight or two. See if we can't get some experience here for our summoner. Radiant Aegis is on me. Okay, so I gotta do Bahamut first. I'm going to relearn some of the stuff. Yeah, he's a bit strong for me to take out solo. He's a bit big, strong, and tentacled for me to try soloing. Well, you know what I might do? I'll go ahead, if the duty roulette doesn't pop before I run those cutscenes, I'll just go ahead and withdraw. If it pops before the cutscenes, hopefully I can get enough experience for a level. Tommy gained 6,200 experience points. I only gained 2,000. Oh, yep. Failed that fate that I was in. Oh, she's down in the camp. These cerulean sprites are gonna leave me alone. Kokobuki. There she is. There's Volisis. For his scarlet locks. So we helped the boy with blue hair earlier, now we're going to help him with red hair. Who are you? Oh, that mom and dad. See, it's for your own good. Or how about we just find mom and dad? You came here with jealous, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and dad are alive. I know they are. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? I'll hear him out, yep. Got another Aether Current learned. Ah. 694 yalms west. Three to find. And one more to quest again, which will probably be in the main story quest line. Dang it! I can handle one, I couldn't handle two. But I can teleport back to the base Aetheryte. And head back up the stairs from there. Let's see. Feed me udon noodles. Somebody's name there. Oh, pewter bracelet coffer. What is my current... Oops. Bracelet. Wrist. 510. Heck. 525. And actually... got some stuff to sell. Just clear out some inventory space while we're right here. Controller. Controller. There we go. Okay. See if I can't store the overcoat. I don't think I have any glamours on me. Oh, I forgot I still have everybody, all my Okay. Sorry, if I'm not already up and about, that's my alarm to hey, you need to get up and move it. Okay. Okay, so we're able to glamour the coat and those boots. So now we'll go to get those couple of Aether curves that we're missing while we wait for the dungeon to pop. Average wait time 13 minutes. We're at 9. It's our big green booty. Very flat butt, but still I call him big green booty. Got him. Oh. A light party, yeah. I don't even know what dungeon to go. Oh, Garuda, okay. Howling Eye, basic. There they are. I forgot how simple the basic Garuda was. But got a nice big chunk of experience. Trials needs a DPS. So yeah, 3 more to find, 1 more to quest. "40 Elms to the south." There it is. Two more to find, 1 more to quest. further to the west. Automated cavalry out here. Looks a little bit like Odin for a second there. Like, what's Odin doing out here? There it is. I see it behind the tree. Okay, one more to find. 400 yalms to the south. Getting some good chunks of experience for finding this stuff too. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Coming through, pardon me, excuse me. Southwest 175. Guess it's gonna be up on that bridge there, isn't it? Oh, 100 yalms to the south. That little divot there. Yep. Another one trying to hide behind the tree there. Okay. So we've found all the Aether Currents here. We just need to find the one that's in the main story quest. Get that as the reward for that. Waiting for this dungeon to pop any second now. For the duty roulette for the trials. Hopefully with the bonuses for doing the roulette and the adventurer need and completing it is enough to level Summoner up. Or Arcanist, which would then be Summoner and Scholar. Although my scholarly gear is way under leveled. Oh, there we go. Actually, I think I've got some food I can pop once we get in there. That'll help with the experience bonuses. Okay, one more DPS. DPS was an adventurer in need, so we shouldn't have to wait on him. Okay. Now, which trial is it? That's the question. Full party. Skill speed, determination, vitality. Okay. King Thornton. So you already got Carbuncle summoned. Got somebody, yeah, one of our tanks is viewing cutscenes, so is the other summoner. 70 gear. Oh, level 70 gear with the Nier Automata. Look. sage. Nice little hat there. Some people come up with some fun and interesting outfits. Like Derek K, our other healer. He's looking like a pro. There we go. Controller! Now's not the time to do this. Oh no, come on, I was looking away. And I did not level up. So close to leveling up. Did not level up. Let's see. 14 minutes. No. Is everybody coming together and helping out the wounded and healing the refugees? And totally did not intend this to be as much as it mirrors reality.
Is
People
that all of them?
coming together and helping out
The
refugees
last of those who agreed to join us. Yes.
from a
We left
war-torn
heaters and
area.
provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
No.
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that
Waiting
back.
for these two to come to blows or something.
Make me.
Or him to start laughing at their arguments.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Just some hot tea.
I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
He's used to weak tea, and they gave him a shot of double espresso.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
He sees the marshmallows. I'm sorry. It's a sad situation. I shouldn't say things like that.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged.
We've just been bringing everybody
The
together, that's
Grand
all.
Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
The fact there wasn't a whole nother umbral calamity is owed to me.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
So bad it took, yeah, it took
Too many are not here to see it.
attack of the Talaferoi,
And yet,
and their destruction.
there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Up. What we got going on? What's glowing? It's our flower. It's our mood flower, getting all happy and peaceful. Uh-oh, what's coming over the radio? We have gained the power. Take back, rightfully ours. He wasn't protected.
Emperor Varus?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Save me, brave hero!
Oh, Fan Daniel.
Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Nice way to engineer a little distraction to snag us from the field.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
I don't want to wake up. Let me sleep. Just 10 more minutes. Wait, what? Food. Douche canoe.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Borrowed flesh? Am I not me? They just stick my mind?
How does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Oh, goody. This is such a pain in the arse.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
Something big and nasty.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order.
That's what these cutscenes are for, isn't it?
The Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why,
Emperor.
His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
Emperor Varus.
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory.
So it's a summoning.
And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
So yeah, instead of oh, I know this summon.
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima.
From Final Fantasy X. This is a dark summon. This is a painful summon.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
He just keeps right on eating and drinking and being a total jerk.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Can I smash that bottle upside Fandaniel's head? Please? Please, just
Wheresoever
once.
there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
Okay, after I smash that bottle upside Fandaniel's head, can I, stab it through his face? Again, just once, maybe twice.
Words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost his appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
You challenge me to a fight while I'm in this body? Nice throw. Oh.
together.
I have to fight myself?
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Are we just gonna get to watch?
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe.
At least you put on a decent outfit this time, Fan Daniel.
If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making his way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion,
do I have to do another stealth mission through?
In your favor.
Okay, what do we got here? Rampart reduces damage taken by 10%. Fighter flight increases physical damage dealt. And combos, okay. Oh, I've got a timer running.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Let's go in a medical kit, okay? controller. Thank you. Great. Skip a few cutscenes here. I know, I'm running it as easy, yep. Okay. Okay. So I have to go this way.
Given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a
I'm gonna move general southwesterly direction. The Magic Reaper's identification key and fuel. Okay. See, this is what I completely missed out on last time because I was under attack as I came up to this. Okay, that part's done. Was that good or was that bad? Do we gotta do all that over again? Or do we continue on? Unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. I'm guessing this is good. Oh, ready? Oh. Okay. Had to keep it up. Whoo-hoo. Crawled camp broken glass. That's gonna be a long crawl. I've got 20 minutes to do it. This might actually be a close call, depending on what trigger. Oh, timer just went away. Okay. I guess I got close enough.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Looking for little old me. In this case, since I'm a Lalafell, it's literally little old me.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw him leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well he can handle himself, I worry all the same.
Grahatias, here's something. Speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Don't be too comfortable.
Case closed.
That's him. Over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive his presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Check, because she sees Aether. She doesn't see.
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you alright?
No. No. No.
Are you alright?
No.
Who are you?
Good job, Graha. Nice throw. Enough, Xenos. I should at least alert them to who he is. So we just shoulder checked our own body. That can't be good for anybody. And Fandaniel.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order.
That's actually a nice fighting party right there.
Tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them, heedless of the delay, predictable to a fault, and so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether, And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days.
That must be odd looking at your own body. And not in a mirror.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
God, he's such a creepy bad guy. I mean, there's your purely evil bad guys. He's got a whole creepy element added to it.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
They already have been at least once.
Thank goodness. He's awake.
Am I back in my own body now? Oh, good. Oh. So I'm not dead yet?
I am pleased to report you are very much alive.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly.
Well, I just had a
meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If
just had a nice
Daniel's
big hearty
births are
meal
to be
placed in
relieved,
front of me.
We must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
What cruel, pointless tricks must they play? And the final Aether Current. Goody, 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 goody. This tuft of hair, headphones pushed in an awkward place. This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus. Does their depravity know no bounds? Seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that wave of aether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. Primal whose cry rang more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the beating heart of the Telophoroid's machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Leveleurs, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus do we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract, one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, and Leminsian delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophoroi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamigan, Ul'dan, and Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. The facility marked in red is the Enceladium, a vast magitech manufactory, in ruins now of course, but the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Telophoroi's attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If it can carry their material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. We will save the people of Garlemald and those who suffer the world over. I, Julius, and so many others have lost so much to the Telophoroi. We shall ensure they lose no more. How quickly can we enact this plan? Fandaniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. Paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Zande used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to Forum Patents. Licensed group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Speak with Lise. Might do a fight or two with just random creatures on the way there. If they attack me, like that bear did. Do I have... A couple thousand experience here, a couple thousand there. Should get me the 1.3 million I need eventually. Best get in before we freeze, especially you. You're not wearing any winter coat, are you? Must I watch your tongue before I feed it? I like his axe. And I'm alone. Should I be blessed to meet her this day? Any woman of worth would wish to be warned by you, little son. Should we find such a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. These two are ready to go at it right here. Nobody's going in winter-clad. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Enceladum. Meet them there. We wait until the Tempered's attention is drawn by our diversionary force. We sneak onto the train. Next stop, Tower of Babel. If any Tempered included are injured, we Zelia will tend to them. You Scions must press on no matter what. Should avoid moving as a group until we're underground, so we'll need to make our own ways into the Enceladum. See you there. Okay, speaker with Pippin. And 26,000 experience from finding the new area. Hell, it's good to see you. Did you collapse when we're given the most cursory explanation? We've heard we've secured a way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. You'll join us soon. Proceed to the station. Pippin looks snazzy. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Time to go. Primary objective is, of course, the Telophoro's leaders. Should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it will deliver our allies from the Telophoro's reign of terror. And I, for one, would not see the Garlean people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Ascian, or anything else. Here, here, there's been enough of that. We came to help the people of Garlemald, and that's what we're going to do. Together. Till the very end. Train should be along any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. All aboard! Nice little group here. Some more distractions, I'm guessing. Tower of Babel now accessible. Now, I would love to run the Tower of Babel right now, but I only have 15 minutes before I have to go. And honestly, I think that's probably going to be about how long the wait time is. So I'm gonna do this Eden's Core quest. Amarang. Predecessor to Boomerang is the Amarang. Here I can fly. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if that's gonna be a full cutscene, if there's gonna be a battle related to this. Ooh. We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I can offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadow Keeper. Just as Emmett Zelk recreated the final days of Amarant. So who will play the part of Ardbert? Not me, I'm sure, of course. Whosoever you choose, though his skill and strength will not be easily matched. Now what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see, you shall remember. Now, your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. She's the Shadow Keeper. Gaia, you can't trust Mitron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Ryan. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that away from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. Come on, Gaia, break out of it. Break out of it. Let me get stabby with his face. Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self. You will help me to do so, by conquering the adversary I present before you. Ruh-roh. Okay, he just banished us out of Eden's Core. I knew it was risky trusting an Ashian, but we played right into Mitron's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in. But wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together we'll bring an end to Mitron's wicked schemes. Looks like Mitron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat, perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia is counting on us. Eden's Promise Litany. Okay. So, I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here for today. That gives us 2 dungeons to run next time, which should be next Friday, 10 a.m. Central, right here. This channel, give the channel subscribe so you'll be notified when I go live again. I also post videos Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm doing the Trials of Mana playthrough that I did over on Twitch. Those videos are being posted here Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays I'm doing Subnautica Below Zero hardcore mode. Let's go ahead and doing the hardcore mode on Subnautica Below Zero on Tuesdays. Fridays more Final Fantasy XIV. Saturdays and Sundays I'm over on the purple side Twitch. Right now Saturdays I'm doing the Levitated mod pack for Minecraft with Lord Thorn, Ember, Foxes, and sometimes Tabby. And then Sundays I'm doing World of Final Fantasy, which is Square Enix's version of Pokemon, kinda. So I look forward to seeing everybody around. Have yourselves a good day. Be sure to if you like the video, give it a like. Drop me a comment or two what to expect on these dungeon runs coming up. Or what you think of the various builds, various character styles that I've got, ways I could improve Summoner. So until next time, I will just see everybody around. There it is. Have yourselves a good one. Thanks for watching.